Alright guys, welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K21, and today we're going to check out once again early 1981's World of Golf Society event. So I didn't play last week's event on the channel, just decided to play it in my own time for a change, but we're going to jump back in and play another event. I don't think you missed much last week, and I might have only been 7 or 8 under par. I think it was probably one of the poorest displays I've had in a while, so you didn't miss much, but we're going to check this course out. I've read a few comments on the Discord about this course. We're going to have flying cars, I think, on some of the holes, so it's going to be interesting. But as always, if you do enjoy the videos, guys, please do drop a like. It really does help me out. And if you are new around here as well, please subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let's hopefully have a good round. Let's get into it. But yeah, we didn't play the event last week on the channel. I think I might have played one round of my own society instead, but we're back with early society this week.
Even though you might not need it.
You can see there the flying cars, so it's going to be a little bit of a lottery to try and avoid them, but that adds a little bit of fun to it as well. I was only just thinking before I started this, I should have really done a swing calibration, because even on pro my swing has been a little bit iffy. Are we going to avoid a car? Don't think so.
Oh man,
there we go, straight away. Hit one and into the bunker.
And second
I
shot.
saw a few people not happy with the way it was, you know, hitting cars off of good drives, but it's just the way it is. It's a little bit of fun. That's the way I look at it. You have a good lie and on a downslope, so this should shoot forward. A little bit of a fast. That might actually help me out. Actually, no, it doesn't. I think if we'd have hit the perfect there, we were bang on. But you know what? It's still not the worst shot in the world. We'll take it.
Work left to do, but nothing too serious.
See if we can start off with a birdie.
Staring down a birdie putt here.
Bit of a slider to start off, though. Not the easiest for your first putt of the day.
Going towards that hole.
Oh, and I just didn't give it enough.
Bit long on that one.
As I said, that wasn't the easiest putt for the first one of the day, but I still thought I was going to make that, to be honest. Let's have a look at the scorecard. We have 2 par 5s on the front line, the 3rd and the 8th hole, so hopefully they are reachable. And hopefully we can avoid hitting the cars. I don't know whether it's every hole you have cars. Well, this one, you know, should be easy enough to avoid them. Tricky little pin position here, actually. Tricky little pin position. Just want to avoid that ridge. Even if you bounce into it, it might not be the worst.
Great.
That was a better strike at least. Looks to be bang on line. Just needs to sit down. Still a little bit too far, but wanted to make sure I hit it far enough. In the end, we're going to go over the back. So I didn't need the little touchy deal off in the end. I thought I did, but
and second shot here.
I was wrong.
Second hole.
Just try and get up and down. Keep a clean card. Yeah, it's pretty good, to be fair.
Here we go.
Pretty good.
Let's save par on this one.
We'll have to settle for 2 pars starting off. Hopefully we'll have a chance of an eagle here on the par 5, depending on whether it's reachable or not. We shall find out, but at least we have to make a birdie.
And we're teeing up now.
No wind at all to speak of. Rare you get that. This looks like it should kick off to the right, so I'm just going to play this a little bit left just to make sure.
Beautiful swing.
Alright, another good strike. Gonna have a slope at our feet is the only problem. I think, to be honest, I'm gonna have to hit driver. I think it's worth it, because if you can somehow stop it going too far over the back, you'll see you can use the slope, but I've got a very, very good lie is the problem. I'm gonna have to deal off this quite a bit. This might not work, but it's worth a go.
That's bold, using the driver out
hit
the
it much
fairway.
better, really.
I'll take
just aimed a little bit too far left, trying to account for that slope, but we'll only go up so far and then it'll come back, so that'll do nicely. Just a little bit of an error aiming that far left overdid it. We could have been closer, but it is an eagle putt, so we won't complain too much.
For eagle.
This would be a nice way to jump start the round after 2 par starting off. I think I've got the weight pretty good. Have I got the line?
Get there.
I don't know how that hasn't gone in, to be honest. It just took
a 3-footer
a
left
slight little turn more at the end. I thought that was straightening up at the hole,
for the birdie.
but it just took an extra little turn and a little bit unlucky not to go in, but it was a good putt at least.
Brought your
You can
score
say
down
that.
to 1 under after that one.
At the very least, that we gave it a good go. 10 under through 13 leads the way. I can see big scores in this. I mean,
Par 4 for
bar
this
a couple of holes where you're going to crash into a few cars. I think it's looks pretty scoreable so far. Right, so our tempo's been decent. Touch wood. I hope I'm not jinxing myself. It's been pretty decent.
This one's about 175 to the pin.
Once again, these pins are just sort of tucked away in little areas that are tough to get close to. Once again, it was a good strike though.
Well, we're green bound here.
A little bit long perhaps. I was going to put some spin on it, but yeah, not bad, not bad.
I'm okay with that.
It's again not an easy putt though.
Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie.
Oh, and we are burning edges at the start of this round.
Put that in the
I have
hole
to
for
say
par.
the putts I've hit have been pretty good. They're just not going in, unfortunately, at the moment, but we'll keep plugging away.
You'll stay at -1 after that hole.
But yeah, I do hope you enjoy these videos, guys. I know I play early society a lot. It's just I don't play this game as nearly as much as I used to. Maybe I might play it 3 times a week at best, but I always enjoy playing early society. So
to go here on the
I do hope you enjoy watching me play it as well. I know I used to play TGC Tours the whole time, but as you know by now, my interest in that is well gone. I played it a couple of weeks ago on stream, just for a bit of fun, but no real interest in going back to that. I've hit a little bit of a fast. And that was a chance on this hole to get it close as well.
Ah, that didn't hit the mark.
Chip in chance. Thought for a second that was going to hit the pin and bounce out because it was going at a little bit of pace, but thankfully we do pick up our second birdie of the round.
Indulge me. Let's take one more look at that shot.
I thought for a second I just hit a little bit too hard, but doesn't matter now. It's at the bottom of the cup. We'll take it.
And after that hole, you're 2 under par.
It's a fun course though, it has to be said. Something different. It's not something you see every day.
Okay, we got a bit of a long par 4 here. Let's see how this tee shot shapes up.
Another nice drive.
Tee shot's looking
Should
nice
bounce
here.
straight, hopefully. It takes a little bounce to the left, but it's
This one's
okay.
about 105 yards
it's okay.
out.
Definitely not hitting the pitch anyway. Oh, that's a big fast. That is poor.
This
That
could
is
be
really
slightly too strong.
With a lob wedge in your
Well,
hand to
you
be that
can't
far
hit 'em all.
offline.
Okay, third
Terrible.
shot.
I'd be livid with myself if I hit that kind of shot in real life, let alone hitting it in a video game. And chip in back to back. Not quite.
Ah, that would have been
A
nice.
little bit aggressive with that one now
This
as
one's
well.
8 feet.
But that was a terrible wedge shot.
Looking good.
Missed that.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
All right, let's grab this bogey and move on.
I mean, you can blame the chip for being
yeah,
a bit
that'll
aggressive
do.
and the putt for being a little bit weak, but the problem there was the wedge
will
shot.
Bring your score up
No
to
way you should
1
be hitting that big a fast on that pro difficulty. Poor shots.
And this is a short par 4 we're taking a hack out of right now.
Might be able to have a go at this. Got the 105, but I hit it a little bit slow. Maybe I didn't need 105 is the thing. No, with the firm bounce there, I probably could have just hit that straight up and it would have more than likely have been a perfect as well.
Putting for eagle here now on
Holding
this
the back
par 4.
can tend to throw your
Here's a
timing a
par
little
three.
bit
Careful
off.
with this one.
I don't think I hit that is the problem. I did hit it, I just didn't have the right line.
All right, let's finish this hole
Alright, so at
out.
least we do bounce back with a
And
birdie.
ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to
Par
see.
5 to come, but yeah, bogeys like that, man, they really
Check
just
it
they
in here.
frustrate
2
me.
under par for
I
the
don't
day.
get too frustrated at any game, really. Is Jesus, hitting shots like that with a lob wedge in your hand.
Hole laid out right in front of us here.
That
Let's
would
see what
annoy
we
me.
can do. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo.
Hoping that will stop short of the rough, which it does just about. Oh, 276. Once again, if you can use the slope behind the pin, it would be nice.
You must be feeling
Oh, I hit
lucky.
it red
Take a
fast, oh,
driver off the
Jesus.
turf.
Didn't feel like it, but it's going to lose all its distance now.
Nice.
Not too bad though in the end.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Alright, flew a little
setting
bit
up
further
6
because I hit
feet
it
from the
fast,
cup.
but it should be a routine birdie,
This putt's good so far.
which it is.
That one drops, and that's your
We do get to
second
3 under
birdie in a
par,
row,
so
the makings of a
we have
streak,
3
perhaps.
birdies there in and around that
After that one,
bogey.
you've brought your score down to 3 under.
So not the best front nine. We really do need to birdie this 9th
Teeing
hole.
off on a par 3.
Still feel like that's going to be too much. As always, I forget to check the conditions, but I feel like the bounces we've got so far have been pretty firm. 96. This looks good, you know. There is a little slope behind the pin as well, which should hold it there in and around it if it doesn't go too far. And of course, it
Well
just
done.
goes a fraction too far.
This would be nice to get for birdie.
That makes this tough. Yeah, let's give it a go. I might have just hit that a fraction too hard.
Get in there.
Fuck.
All right, let's give this a tap and be on our way.
Burned the edge once again, so it is a par on the 9th hole,
Tapping in for
unfortunately.
par.
So we will only turn 3 under par. Hasn't been good enough, really. A couple of very poor shots with the irons and
Keep you
wedges,
at
and
3
just not
under
hitting it
par.
close enough to the pins. That's the problem. Leaving myself too many putts like that with a lot of swing in them. In fairness, I've hit the putts well.
Loading up
Just,
for a par 5 here.
I think we can use the car. At this stage, we might as well try and do something like that. Might use the car path here. Don't think it'll bounce all the way. Avoid them twigs.
We'll get through these branches eventually.
That looks like only light rough or fairway, and it probably is fairway. Car path will be a decent lie anyway.
All right,
And
hitting
it is
off
a
the
par
cart
5
path.
actually.
Let's
Okay.
go for it.
So we have a perfect lie. Just feel like 4 iron is going to be a little bit too long, so I'm just going to hit the 5 iron. No way of telling when you're on the car path where the slope is, but that looks like it's a little bit above my feet, but can't be sure. Once again, hit a little bit of a fast. Oh, and that really
This is
died.
our
Wow.
third shot.
Yeah, this is not easy either. Horrible lie. Yeah, I don't think we could have asked for much more than that. That
7
wasn't easy.
foot putt
Upslope
coming up.
in heavy rough. We'll take that.
This putt's going.
We do make the
Great
birdie
work.
at
That's
least,
your
but
5th birdie today.
pity there. I thought we could give ourselves a chance of eagle. 3 par 5s on the back 9, that being the
And
first
your
of them.
score this round is currently 4 under par.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a lull round. This one has haven't really got
So,
going.
Par 4.
So just not hitting it close enough to the pins, which you have to do in this event. There's so many great players in this society.
Great swing.
Hopefully we can at least have a good back 9.
Okay, second shot on the 11th.
Couldn't hit that much better, which I'm surprised at because the
Hopefully this
pitches
one
is what
sticks
I've been
nice
struggling
for
with.
us.
That should spin.
And that's another
Had
great
a lot of spin on
regulation.
it. Didn't really spin back. It just sort of
7
checked, but
feet
I
to
was
the
on a
cup.
downslope, I think.
Looking good.
We do
Great
make
work
back-to-back
out there on the
birdies.
course today. Birdie number 6.
And hopefully that run will keep going here. So we want to get at
Bring
least
things
double
down to
digits
5
under
under
par.
par.
I mean, that's minimum what you want to be shooting on pro, and even then it's not great.
Have fun here on this par 3.
It's still going to be too long, I feel like. This looks pretty good. This should bounce left. Well, it didn't really bounce as much left as I thought, but to be fair, distance was bang on it.
Oh yeah,
It's a very nice
tidy
shot.
little shot. Well done.
And we will
Great
take
job
it.
in there for birdie.
3 in a row. First time we've done that in this round.
And after that,
Let's
one,
not stop there. Let's keep it
600.
going. 15 under. A couple, 3 people at 15 under. Much to do about putting Stacey. She still has 2 holes to go as well, so
And teeing this one up on hole number 13.
she has the best chance of being the leader, I think. Unless there's somebody else behind with still a number of holes to go that can beat that.
Good job. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin.
It was a decent strike. It looks
Come
to be
on,
on a
be the
good
right
line.
club.
I put a little bit of loft and spin on it, but yeah, it's perfect. Pretty good.
Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Here we go, birdie putt.
Alright, we're starting to play a little
Man,
bit of
you're
golf
making
now at
this,
least.
fun to watch. That's your
At
8th
long
birdie
last.
of the round. Okay, 7 under
7
par
under par.
at the moment.
Early's up there as well. 16 under, good finish. Stacey has got the 16 under though through 17, so the 18th is the 18th
Here
par
comes hole
5, I
number
think I saw.
14 at us.
So you'd imagine she will get the 17.
That was an extreme amount of force.
But let's just see if we can keep this
Okay,
good
this
run
is about
going now.
125 yards away.
But in between everything, some people would prefer to hit the longer club and loft it. I prefer to just de-loft the shorter one and then spin it. It's just my way of doing it, but that was better. That was a lot smoother than the last few wedges I've hit.
Looks like this one's heading for the green.
It should spin now on the second bounce.
Oh, man.
So
That approach shot
Alrighty.
was transcendent.
finally hit a
All
few
right,
shots.
that's a well-played hole, tapping in for birdie.
It's 5 in a row. 7 birdies in fairness in our last
Okay,
8
8
holes
under
since
par
that
is
bogey,
your
but
score currently.
the bogey was really the killer. You can't afford in this society or any society really, particularly on pro, to par too many holes, let alone bogey holes. So that was really the end of our run. But
And teeing this one up on the
I do
15th
think I can win
hole.
one of these societies again. I think I've won the society twice in the past since I joined it, so I know I can definitely win them. It's just a case of putting it all together. Strike once again. I had a good bit of loft and spin on that. I just hope I didn't
Good.
put too much on it. Didn't put enough on it, but it's pretty good. Pretty good.
I like it. I like what you did there.
A lot of these little putts though,
Here's
these
an
ones, these can be
8-footer for
tricky
us.
because you never quite know how much to give, and then matching up the pace of the putt with the line, never easy.
Looking pretty good.
Even there, I adjusted that at the end to give it more, and I still
Nope,
didn't.
par putt.
I still didn't get it
All
right. That was a
one
poor
is in
putt to be
there.
fair
We're
though.
heading down the final stretch at
If I'd have
8
hit that the
under
way I
par.
usually hit my putts, nice and firm, I would have had that one. I just quit on it a little bit. And Stacey did get the 17 under. That's a very good display.
Good luck here on the 16th.
Take that.
Looking good off the tee.
Surprised to see that there's not been more cars come into play. I mean, we hit a car on the very first hole, But since then we haven't really seen him. I thought that was water there for a second and we were going to have to lay up, but it's not. Okay, we might as well have a... I wonder, can we use this? Because I don't feel like this is going to get up enough is the problem. I think I'm going to use this for the laugh. Should we use tree wood? I think, yeah, there's no point in hitting driver, I don't think, because probably go too far. This might not be the way to go.
Heading for
Or is
the
it the
rough.
perfect way to go? It's not the rough, that's a bridge, John. Oh, this could be beautiful. Go on, get down there. Where's the pin? I just want to see the pin come into view. I think that's the line of it there, the shadow.
Oh,
Alright.
you did even better than I had hoped. Ending up on the green.
Chance
If you
for
can pot
eagle,
this
but
one, it'll be for eagle.
not a good chance. Not quite sure I've given that enough break. It's going to start swinging here. Yeah. Thought that alright, but
Oh, that's close.
there was more the break right in front of it. I wasn't quite sure how far it was going to throw it out, but we'll take the two
done.
putts there. And a nice birdie. Should hopefully at least get double digits under par. I mean,
Score's
10, 11
currently
under
9
par
under
is not
par.
great shooting, but it's the minimum of what you'd want to be getting, to be fair.
Here we go. Par 4 ahead of you.
It's a drivable one as well. I'll take a little bit off this, not too much though, because that looks to be uphill.
Silky swing.
Didn't really take much off it at all, only 99, only 1% I took off of it. Yeah, I was just trying to get it to bounce a little bit shorter than that.
And here's our second shot.
There was an
on
upslope
17.
there, but just flew it a little bit too far. That's going to fall off to the left, just not high enough.
And about 5 feet to go.
We will take the birdie,
drops,
and
and
we
that's
missed
your
that one actually.
Second birdie in a
We
row.
do reach double digits on the par. It's been a very good back nine. That's I said that starting the 10th
after that
hole.
one, you're sitting right there
We
at
were well
10
out
under.
of contention, but at least wanted to have a good back nine, and if we can birdie this 18th hole, it'll be an 8 under back nine.
Teeing
So
up now on the final hole of
pro
this course.
difficulty or not, shooting 8 under over 9 holes, that's pretty good. Don't know why I did that. I tried to give it more power, but you're not going to reach this hole anyway.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just lay it up. Hopefully hit a wedge close and get out of here. But yeah, fun course. I've enjoyed it. I really have.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
It's again pretty good tempo with the pitch shot.
Coming in for a landing here on the green.
Should be good. Oh, it did not get that firm bounce forward like I
that'll
thought
do
it
for
would.
now.
That's why I put spin on it.
And this
But
left
looking
for
at it now, I think
final
I just
score of
pitched into that
61 on the
upslope.
round. This one's on a good line.
We do make the
And
putt,
it went
thankfully,
by
so it is
so
an
quick,
8
just
under
like
back
that,
9.
your
So
round is over.
a lot of birdies there. I mean, we had 10 birdies in the last 12 holes, so that's pretty decent, I think. 9 or 10 birdies anyway, something like that.
11
So
under for your
we rescued it
final
a little
score.
bit, yeah, but
Great
still
job out there.
not great. That sort of start
And with
was
that, we will
it was
part
poor, a couple of
ways.
pars and then thrown in a
We'll see
bogey
you
as
back
well. As I said,
at
you
the
can't
PGA
afford to
Tour
par many
2K21 in the
holes
near
in this
future.
society, let alone have bogeys. So we're always going to be well off the mark. So that'll probably drop me down a little bit in the pinnacle leaderboard, but sure, it is what it is. I had fun as always, and I hope you guys did too. I really appreciate your support, and if you did enjoy the video, please do drop a like down below. It really helps me out. And if you are new to the channel as well, hit subscribe. We'll be back for more golf content later on this week, and check out some of the other videos as well. I would really appreciate that. I know a lot of you are here to watch the golf stuff, and I get that, I respect that, but you never know. Check out some of the other series, you might enjoy them. I'm playing The Last of Us at the moment, and I've had a blast with that. But yeah, I'd appreciate you going over there, even if you watch 10 minutes. You never know, you might like it. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. I will see you again very soon. Peace out.